Hi, boys and girls. This is Mrs. Starrett, your science teacher. And for the last week of school's lessons, I wanted to do some really inspirational books, some of my favorite books that I've read as a child growing up, and kind of like end of the year culmination books to help show all that you've accomplished this year. In the first book, maybe you've seen it before, maybe not, I Knew You Could. A book for all the stops in your life. Since this was such a challenging year with virtual, non-virtual, so much change, you probably thought you couldn't do it. I knew you could, and you knew it too, that you'd come out on top after all you've been through. And from here, you'll go farther and see brand new sights. You'll face brand new hills and rise to new heights. I wish I could show you the stops that you'll visit, but that isn't my choice to make for you, is it? Instead, I can tell you some lessons and tales that I've learned and relearned on my time on the rails. First of all, you must find your own track so you can start right away and not be held back. But which track is yours? Well, that all depends on which way it's going and where it might end. Different tracks wind around, over, under, and through. So pick out the one that works best for you. Though the track you start on will feel like the one, you might take a few more before you are done. And now, with your eyes on your new destination, let's start up the wheels and roll out the station. On your new trip, you'll make plenty of stops in deep river valleys and high mountain tops. Some will surprise you and some will be planned. And you'll roll through each one saying, I think that I can. You'll go through tunnels surrounded by dark. You'll wish for a light or even a spark. You might even get scared or a little bit sad, wondering if maybe your track has gone bad. So here's some advice to help ease your doubt. The track that you took, it must also go out. So steady yourself and just keep on going. Before you know it, some light will be showing. And you'll be out, heading to a new place. You'll be ready for the next tunnel to face. Sometimes you'll look up and see planes in the sky, and you'll think to yourself, I wish I could fly. The cars on the road will seem quick and free. You'll feel stuck on your track, and you'll think, I wish that were me. But the plane might wish he could get out of the air, saying, I wish I could travel like that train down there. The cars will watch as you speed right along, and they'll say to each other, look how fast and how strong. Don't worry about not being a car or a plane. Just enjoy the trip that you take as a train. Don't be afraid to toot your own horn if you need to be heard or there are people to warn. Or if being yourself just makes you so proud that you want to share it and sing it out loud. Sorry. You'll follow your track through twists and through bends and stop at new stops and pick up new friends. They'll all come aboard with smiles and greetings. You'll have such great times with the people you're meeting. On the days when you're sad and you feel you can't go, speak up and ask a friend for a tow. That's what friends do, so don't be afraid. You'd do the same if your friend needed aid. You might stop at some stops that you never have toured and look at new friends that won't come aboard. So you'll have to head out with a creak and a groan, setting out once again on your track all alone. Try to remember the world is so wide, full of all kinds of people with their own trains to ride. Just stay true to yourself as you travel your track with no second guessing and no looking back. Once you're on the right track, you'll probably say, that one is mine and I'm here to stay. Try to enjoy the track that you chose. Stop now and take in the views. If you rush forward as a general rule, before you arrive, you could run out of fuel. Don't overwork, but save up some strength. That way, every day you can travel great lengths. You'll need all the strength on the days when you're stuck or tired or sad or just out of luck. When you believe in yourself and yourself doesn't feel quite so pure, and your I think I can doesn't sound quite so sure. That's when to push and to strive and to strain, to show the world you're not a giving up train. And you're wise if you know that you're doing your best means that sometimes you just slow down and rest. Speeding through your whole trip will only bring sorrow. So slow down today and be happy tomorrow. There's more about life that you'll learn as you go, but figuring things out on your own helps you grow. Just trust in yourself and climb every hill and say, I think I can. And you know what? You will. So I love this book. Hopefully I want you to think back to this year and think about a time when you thought you were just going to give up and you didn't think that you can go any further, whether it was something that you were learning in school, or maybe something that you were doing outside of school, like a sport. But knowing that you got through it and you didn't give up, there's different obstacles and paths in the road that you're always going to have to learn something new from. And hopefully this book will inspire you to keep going on those times when you feel like you can't do anymore. Boys and girls, I'll see you tomorrow as we read another book about hope and inspiration and get you through the end of the year. Bye.